Hello and welcome to ET Studios Designscape Dialogues in association with ETRealty. Today we're in conversation with Vaidyanathan, President Sales at Vox India Private Limited. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Shilpa. Thanks for inviting me.
You're a partner here at Designscape. Tell us about your experience at the event so far.
It was our pleasure to actually associate with you. Reason being that we find a lot of architects are here, and which is the community that we are addressing at any point in time. They are the people who specify our products. So we're very happy to be here. And since the morning, I've visited, and interacted with a lot of architects. Many of them we knew, and many of them we didn't know. And even the ones that we knew, they were not aware of some of our products. So we had a nice stall here, which you allowed us, and therefore, they were able to come and touch and feel the products. And so overall, it was a very nice experience. And also, I participated in a panel discussion, which was again very invigorating. And I hope the people who listened also enjoyed it very much as I did. I think overall, it's been a very engaging session. It's not been only about products, but it's also been about ideas and things like this, which all these architects have been contributing very well.
I'm so glad to hear you're having a good experience here at our event. Now, you have a stall here so that people can get an idea,
Correct.
touch and feel the
True.
product. What is the sort of feedback that you're getting from there?
Overall, as a product, we have been exhibiting many different places, and we've got very positive response everywhere. Advantage is having a small stall here is that people, instead of seeing a sample where they just see a small piece, they're not able to assess what it looks like. So here we have done some walls and ceilings and floors and things like this. So people are able to come and touch and feel it. So I think it probably helped me, saved me about 50 different calls, because you're visiting about 50 different architects, taking a point, it's just not possible. But at this one single place, I don't know, maybe 100, 120 architects already come and seen the product.
Oh, great.
So that way it saves us a lot of time and trouble.
It's an absolutely great networking opportunity, and I'm
Exactly.
glad,
Because architects, to meet them, it takes time, because they're also busy. So they give you an appointment after 15 days. And then by the time you finish seeing about 100 architects, is more than 6-8 months.
Yeah.
So here, within a day, you're able to see everybody, and you get their undivided attention. Because even when they are in their offices, they're probably busy with something else. But here they have the undivided attention. And also we had this 10-15 minutes presentation time where we were able to present all our products in a nutshell. So I think really overall it was very nice being here.
Okay, super. It's great to hear you're building such great relationships
Thank you.
here. Now, coming to Vox India, how is the building material industry performing in the last few years, and what are your expectations for the next few years?
Since 2009, when we had this debacle world over, after that, from 2010, the building industry has been doing extremely well. And year on year, it's been growing by leaps and bounds. And I think it's quite natural, basically, because we are a country where the home ownership is one of the lower in the world, one of the lower ones in the world. And therefore, it's to be expected. And we are also the most populous country in the world right now. So therefore, it's quite expected that more and more buildings will be built. Not only home ownership, we're also talking about similarly hospitals being built, universities being built, and towers being built, and recreational places being built, and so on. So last 15 has been very good, and we expect at least the next 10-15 years to be extremely good for the building material industry in particular. And talking about Vox, definitely yes, because the products that we bring are very unique products. These are not Me Too products. There are many different products where there are already 5 people in the market, and we come in. We are not doing that. All our products that we bring in are very unique to India, and actually to the world. So therefore, I feel see a lot of growth, potential for growth for Vox and the building material industry as a whole.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a very positive outlook indeed. And how has the growth in the luxury real estate market been?
We are basically we are not in the affordable segment. We are in the premium as well as the luxury segment. I would say more in the premium segment, basically because the product looks luxurious, but at the same time, we don't charge luxury prices. We actually charge premium prices. So therefore, yes, it's a very good segment to be in. That's where the architects come in, because affordable, typically architects don't lend themselves to affordable. They're more interested in the premium as well as the luxury ones. So therefore, I think it's a very good segment to be in there, which will again grow. As the purchasing power grows, you can expect that people consume more and more of the premium and the luxury products. And that's where we are in India.
That's great. And how are you leveraging technology in terms of your products?
Like I said, all the products are very unique. So they have never been seen in India before the last 5 years since we are here. And after that also, we've been producing more products again, which are going to be new to India. And the products that we have a plant in Bangalore, which we started about 1 year ago. And these products are with European technology, and the products are like thermal digital printing. And we are using polymer, which is actually replacement for wood. In the sense that people don't want to use wood because one is expensive, very difficult to maintain, and
Very
so on,
true.
and you need to polish it and all those things. So the product that we are making, actually, you don't have to use wood, but you get the look of wood. So therefore, we are a technologically well advanced company, and all these products are with European manufacturing technology. We have 2 people, Europeans, who are in our plant, who are helping along with our Indian engineers, of course, who are brilliant by themselves, but then these people bring the technology to us, and that's how we are able to do it.
And when it comes to technology, is it improving the building material at its core?
Yes. See, for example, like I said, when you are using a natural product earlier, so you're obviously cutting down a lot of trees and things like that. Even if you're talking about veneer, you're still cutting down using a part of tree. Whereas we don't do that. So therefore, we are adding to the benefits of the building. So these are more green products than you can imagine. So that way, yes, I mean, we are adding a lot of value to the builder as well, to the builder, developer, and homeowner.
Oh, super. Now, when it comes to ceilings, facades, and claddings, they are usually very overlooked in the industry. So, do you see that changing?
Yeah, exactly. Because flooring is a very functional product by and large. Of course, the products that we bring are new to this, but at the same time, flooring is something people cannot avoid. People do it because if you look at about 30 years ago, people started having ceramic tiles and porcelain tiles and so on in their houses. Before that, they just used to be concrete. And similarly, ceiling is something, like you said, is a very ignored part of it. It used to be used only for office buildings and things like this, where they wanted some kind of lighting and things like this. Whereas now we are bringing it to the balcony, we are bringing it to the bathrooms, we are bringing it inside the living, dining, we are bringing it to hospitals and so on, where it is also possible to have a very decorative element, but at the same time also have the air conditioning fitting, for example, or light fitting, different types of light fitting. So what happens is we call it actually the fifth dimension. You have the 4 walls and you have the floor, and then maybe you can say the 6th one, which is the ceiling. So we are addressing the ceiling, we are addressing the internal walls again with very new products, and we are also addressing the flooring. So right now, and flooring, when I say flooring, along with the skirting which comes through. And we also have external facade products, so which are very useful. And typically, facade products tend to be very heavy. So when the product becomes heavy, also the kind of structure that you need also becomes more heavy. So therefore, it adds to the weight of the whole building. Whereas our products are very lightweight, and therefore you don't need very heavy structures to have them. So therefore, we avoid using very heavy products onto the ceiling as well. And similarly, when you talk about the flooring products, there are a lot of maintenance projects which needs to be done, or people want to refurbish their houses, but at the same time they don't want to break the existing floor which has gone old, and then you have to take the debris and then throw it away and things like this, which become very difficult. So what we have got a product which is actually you can just do tile on tile. So you don't have noise because these are just click locks. So what happens, you just click lock and then lay the tiles on, so there is no noise. So which means neighbor can go to sleep, and then you can do all these products.
Wow.
Because many times people tell us saying that the problem that they are having is that when you're doing something, if you're breaking something or if you're not using, you need to get the permission of them.
Yes.
So here all those things are avoided. So you have a existing bad tile, just on top of it, just put a very nice Vox flooring.
All right.
So similarly with walls as well. So let's say you have a party in the evening and then you want to do one of your walls. You could get it done within about 2 or 3 hours. You can do it. In about 2 or 3 hours, you can just do it. No noise, very easy. Just install it and then glue it onto the wall. So very innovative products these are, and very easy to use as well.
Well, that's great to know, just in time for Diwali, in fact.
Actually, yes.
A lot of people would be interested in that.
People assume that, of course, you can paint it, but at the same time, again, you come back again after 2 years, again, you need to paint it. Yeah. But these ones, once you've installed it for about 15 years, you don't have to worry about them at all. It's just there. And you can get some very nice texture. For example, you wanted a concrete texture, very difficult to achieve otherwise. We can give you a concrete texture. You want a textile texture, we can give you what looks like textile. If you use wallpaper, they tend to come off after about a year or two. I've used some myself earlier before I was in Vox. So what happens is they tend to come off after some time. Or you have dampness on the wall. So the wallpaper tends to come off, or you can see the patches. Whereas our products, they don't allow the dampness to be seen. It's totally concealed. So once you installed it about 10, 15 years or even 20 years, you don't have to worry about the wall at all.
How cool. Very enlightening conversation.
Yeah. And if you wanted it also, you can remove it and put it in your new house. Let's say you're moving house after 5 years, you can remove those ones and put it, but without much of a damage as well.
Oh, that's great to know for people who opt for rentals like I do.
Exactly. You can go rental, or you're moving to a bigger house. You don't have to lose all your interiors. You can just take them along with you. This is as far as the wall is concerned. But you could do that for the ceiling and the flooring as well. certain amount of.
That's great to know that you can travel with your home no matter where you go.
Exactly. That's use of Vox, and it's a very innovative products, very lightweight products, easy to use, but at the same time they replicate the natural finishes, so people can have the natural look without having to spend a bomb on this.
Oh, that's great. During the course of our conversation, I was hoping, now if only I could take a look at the products. I just remembered that they're at your stall. So
Yeah,
I'm going to
exactly.
go and check
If
that
we have a
out
stall, we invite
immediately.
you, and as well as your friends or other architects to come and visit us at the stall as well. And most cities, we also have a kind of presentation.
Mhm.
So somebody wants to see them anywhere, let's say in Delhi or Bombay or Pune or wherever, we have at least few stalls or few stores where somebody can go and have a look at the product, touch and feel them, and then order the material.
That's very cool indeed. And
Yeah.
I'm going to do just that. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for
Thank you so
joining
much.
us
Thank you,
today.
Shilpa. Thank
It's
you.
been a very useful conversation for me indeed. And thank you so much for watching. And for more such very useful insights, we're going to stay tuned to Designscape Dialogue.